Welcome to another episode from bluebutterflycreations.blogspot.com. Today I'm going to show you a 2-page layout with the Valentine's theme. Now this layout, I have gone ahead and done some things ahead of time. And one of those things is I cut from a pink piece of cardstock. I cut 1 to 8 1/4 by 10 1/4 for a mat, and I cut 2 pieces of that cardstock to 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 for mats. I've also gone ahead and adhered a saying onto my pattern paper, and this pattern paper is a Memory Maker paper with hearts and spirals, and the quote is also from Memory Makers on a sticky vellum. I've adhered that to the pink cardstock. I have also 2 sheets of this deep pink cardstock, 12 by 12. And what I've done is I've also gone ahead, and as you can see, my pattern paper, I've ripped it to create a fun edge, and I've eyelet this pattern paper to my cardstock, and I've done that to both sides, both pages of my 12 by 12. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start removing the adhesive from the back of my large layout photo mat. Okay, and I'm going to adhere it to the left page, and I'm going to do it on a slight angle up towards the top, because on the bottom I want my title. So my title is going to go here, and as you can see, my mat is towards the top and at a slight angle. Next, I'm going to take my title, and this is Embrace, and I use the Cricut to cut it. I use the pattern paper over the lighter pink cardstock, and it's cut using the George font at 1 1/4 inch, and I'm going to start peeling that off, and I'm going to adhere it towards the bottom. And I'm doing it kind of off center of each other, as you can see. I'm trying to keep them about 1/4 to 1/2 inch up from the bottom of the page. Okay, so there is my first side, my first half of the layout with the title. Now for the second half of the layout, I've gone ahead and I've done the same thing. Let me move this out of your way so you can see. I took that 12 by 12 cardstock and adhered a ripped piece of the pattern paper over it with eyelets in each of the 4 corners of the pattern paper. Now, I have my 2 photo mats, and again these are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And for my first one, I'm going to adhere it at a slight angle, landscape style, towards the right corner. I'm taking my second one and peeling my adhesive. Okay, and I'm going to adhere this towards the bottom left, again on a slight angle, but more in the portrait style. Now I have my sentiments again, and I'm peeling the adhesive off the back. And I'm going to adhere this down on top of the cardstock so it really pops off. Okay. Now I've gone ahead also and made this, as it's jumping away from me, this little bow with ribbon that I got from AC Moore's, and it says Hugs and Kisses on it. It's in pink with brown writing, and I already got my adhesive on the back. And for this adhesive, I'm using Glue Dots Mini, and I'm going to adhere this just for fun up in the top left hand corner of my page. Okay, so there is a simple 2-page 12 by 12 layout with a Valentine's theme. And for a detailed list of instructions and materials, you can check out my blog spot, and that again is blue without the E, butterflycreations.blogspot.com.